Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. You know, my days are always long. Got up this morning, did some work and stuff on that kitchen, got back home, and then I've spent about 4 hours driving to take care of some family. And here it is. Sun is going down, so I hope you guys made sure it was a productive day. Make sure thoughts and prayers for Michael Irvin, the playmaker and stuff. And don't forget about Dak Prescott's stamp out colon and rectal cancer on Facebook. Anybody that makes a donation to that, we'll make sure that we go through, and we're going to put you guys in the drawing for the Dak Prescott shirt that I'm going to get autographed this weekend. So the big topic, of course, right now is DeMarcus Lawrence and his contract, or lack thereof. His agent, David Cantor, is definitely trying to make a name for himself and trying to make DeMarcus Lawrence somewhere around $22.5 million. You know, we've heard different numbers and everything else. 6 years, $120 million, yada, 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 and some change. The Cowboys initially offered $17 million a year to DeMarcus Lawrence, and had they done this last year, probably what they could have gotten this contract done for. Now, they're willing to go 20 right now, but that doesn't appear to be enough to get this deal done. And it seems like the Dallas Cowboys are negotiating this contract in the court of public opinion. And right now, I got to tell you, the backlash and the comments that I see from most people are like, screw him, trade him, the F him, you know, it's too much money. And get somebody else in here, or sign Quinn and get a bunch of other guys. Just, you know, he's a bum, this, that, and the other. He's not elite. He's not, you know, Khalil Mack and yada, yada, yada. Well, I won't say he's Khalil Mack. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not sure that he's Von Miller, but he's damn good. In this situation, the Cowboys are playing hardball because it's not so much that they want to be cheap. It's the realization of we need to pay a lot of people. And as I pointed out before, the Cowboys are a victim of their own success. If you're constantly drafting new guys and putting them in there and they're not reaching that fifth year where they're getting that contract, or they don't play well to deserve that fifth year contract, then you're not paying them a whole lot of money. You're cutting them and starting over. Well, the Cowboys have had a bunch of guys that have actually been playing at the top of the league, so they deserve to get paid. But deserving to get paid and winning are two different things in the NFL. Understand, the system is set up against the players. The system is set up, if you understand it, where the average career is about 3.5 years. You can't negotiate until fourth or fifth year, depending on where you're drafted. Majority of the players will never get an opportunity to get that big money. Therefore, the NFL owners basically have them on the cheap. You know, for all the people that talk about Dak Prescott, he should wait another year. Understand, this year he'll get paid $2 million, but that is almost more than what he's made from the Dallas Cowboys for his first 3 years. And unfortunately, he couldn't renegotiate that. He was locked in at that $800,000 a year salary. And this is where the ownership has the advantage to you. Now, some people will say DeMarcus Lawrence has leverage on the Cowboys, but I don't know that you really do, because the options are, if the Cowboys decide we're not going to go that high, is you got the franchise tag and we'll start penalizing you and we'll just hold on to your rights. So there's really not, in my mind, that much negotiating power on there. Now, yeah, we saw Le'Veon Bell sit out the whole season and leave, but I won't say that he got more money to do it. And that year that he had a football, he's not going to make up. And he went from the Pittsburgh Steelers to the New York Jets. I don't know that that is an improvement on his situation. I dare say the Steelers were pretty much a playoff team almost every year he was there. I don't know that the Jets will be. especially with the New England Patriots still in that division. And the amount of money, I do believe, is actually less than what Pittsburgh was offering. So, one way or the other, I hope this gets resolved, because it's not a good look for either side. Because if you're a player and you're worried about getting paid next, and there's quite a few guys on there that are worried about getting paid next, then you look at the Cowboys and say, you know what? Screw them. Why should I kill myself? I'm going to go elsewhere. And you want the guys to be happy, content, and playing for the greater good of the team. I don't know where this one's headed. We've seen ugly negotiations before. The thing, you hate to live without having a pass rusher of his abilities. And we found out the hard way, even though Dez Bryant was declining and that Dez Bryant was making too much money, we learned the hard way how important having a number one wide receiver was. Until we got Amari Cooper to replace him, we had one of the worst offenses in football. And I dare say the importance of DeMarcus Lawrence would be shown if he was not there and you do not have somebody to replace him. The fact that you have to worry about that guy blowing it up, the fact that he's getting two guys that are paying attention to him, the fact that you have to keep a tight end to help out and block or a running back to help out and block makes everybody else on that defense better. Make no mistake about it. Pass rush is key in the NFL. And if you don't have one, you got to get one. But here's the harsh reality is you pay him 23. God. You pay him 23. Your quarterback's going to get 25 to 27. You're talking about $50 million just for those two guys. Whew. You pay Zeke, say 12, 62. Amari Cooper, 18. That's 80. You add Tyron Smith, it's 95. Zach Martin, it's 112. No, excuse me. 107. No. 109. You had Lyle Collins, 119. Travis Frederick, 129. Byron Jones, if you give him an extension, 129. Sean Lee, Jason Witten, 139. So 139 for those guys. At least 50 million left for 43 guys. And herein lies the problem. There's more than just those guys that have to play. You can get creative on the cap. You can kick some of the money down the road. You can restructure some contracts like Zach Martin's. But that's the Dallas Cowboys of the mid-2005 to 2011. We kept doing that with Tony Romo's contract, DeMarcus Lawrence's, and we kept overpaying guys. And we ended up with 8-8, 8-8, 8-8. I'm literally on the fence with this. But if you cannot get a reasonable deal done, then you may need to look at moving on. Jerry, ball's in your court, buddy. Can't wait to see how this one's going to end up. Yeah. One final thought. DeMarcus Lawrence is probably in no rush to get that shoulder worked on because veterans don't like to work out. And I've been trying to make this video last so we can watch the sun go down. And it looks like it's just about there. So ends another day. See if I can get out of here and we can see it finally drop. Let's see if I can get the angle right so we can see it. Oh, there you go. There you go. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you guys with any news on the Dallas Cowboys. It's almost gone, guys.
Yeah, can I help you?
Oh, just getting the sunset here.
Pardon me?
Just getting the sunset behind me here.